these parts, you know that Franklin Street on the west side is always the home of excitement. Great restaurants, great local businesses, and the Franklin Street Bazaar. Market Master Tom Liggett has a preview of 2021. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning there.
Well, last year was an interesting year for the Franklin Street.
It was a doozy. For sure.
Let's talk a bit about how you had to kind of reframe the presentation of the bazaar, and then how that's going to look this year.
Yeah, so a lot of last year we really compressed our schedule, so we cut down about 4 or 5 weeks that we normally would have. That's going to differ this year because we're going to attempt to go from June 5th to August 28th, which is about 13 Saturdays. And I'm hoping we can successfully do that. We feel that everybody was fairly comfortable with our COVID protocols that we utilized at the market. We had good spacing, hand sanitizer, and mask requirements. And those will continue this year unless the CDC or the guidelines change. So we're going to do a lot more of the same this year, just hopefully get more weeks in. And I'm also in a push to get some additional vendors. We have some awesome vendors that have been there for years, but we want to add to that. We always want to be trying to add and change. And it's a little challenging with the current things going on, but we're going to try to do it.
So what is the window of opportunity to sign up? If a vendor or someone who knows a vendor is watching today, can they sign up now?
Great question. So it's kind of a two-phase process. The first part is they get on Facebook and go to the Franklin Street Bazaar Facebook page. On there, they will find a potential vendor document. And basically, it kind of lays down our rules, our expectations. And it also gives me a chance to understand that vendor, because ultimately, what I don't want to do is have 15 bread vendors, for instance. So
sure.
I try to groom that down and narrow that down. And then I will invite them to be a vendor at the bazaar. Hopefully, that process will be done towards the end of April. And so, like I said, we try to be additive and unique items at the bazaar. So that's one of our primary goals, is to keep it always changing.
You know, I've never asked you this, Tom, and I am curious. You have so many people who are making jam and bread and, you know, cottage industries, if you will. Do those require a licensed kitchen?
Sure. So they have to meet the health department guidelines. For instance, if you're a food vendor, we have to have all that health permits, and those vendors are all familiar with those rules. So we follow all those guidelines. That is the basis and the safety system of our bazaar.
Well,
great question.
Right, and so one of the things that I appreciate about the bazaar, especially in these times of this crazy pandemic, is it is outside. It
is outside. It's wide open. Rain or shine, we try to be there. Unless it's super inclement weather, then we usually make the call the day of.
Yeah. Now, what are you going to do yoga this year? Because that was always a fun feature.
At the moment, we are not, and along with that, a lot of our entertainment, which are musicians and things like that, which we absolutely love, and we want to get them back in there as soon as possible. I don't feel comfortable just yet, unless some of those guidelines loosen up and the restrictions go away. But that doesn't mean I can't pivot. We could be in the middle of the bazaar and say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and start having yoga again. Let's go ahead and have our musicians up there again. So we really miss those folks. I'll be honest. I missed them last year. So.
Well, it just is another layer of entertainment and excitement at the Franklin Street Bazaar. Let everybody know, if they haven't been, where you're located, Tom.
Sure. The Franklin Street Bazaar is sponsored by First Federal Savings Bank. We are located at the West Branch Library lawn. For those of you that are not sure where that's at, it's essentially where all the rides are during the West Side Nut Club Fall Festival. And we'll go from June 5th to August 28th. That's 13 Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we would love to have you guys there.
One of my favorite activities. Thank you, Tom.
My pleasure. Have a great day, guys.
We'll be back with Lifestyles after this. Stay with us.